What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. If you're new to the channel, my name is Jules, and in today's video we're going to be installing the SPC rear camber arms on the Honda Civic Type R FK8. I got the SPC camber arms right here. Gotta say shout out to Jimmy. Jimmy found somebody that was selling a brand new set. I guess they sold the car and he sent it to me, and I came up on a great deal. Never used brand new camber arms, which is dope. So shout out to Jimmy. I know you guys probably seen him in the video with his wrap Type R with the whole Mugen kit, and he showed you guys the downpipe install, and he also showed you guys installing the intercooler, the charge pipe. He helped with the Varus lip, and he's been a big help in making the process quicker and easier, showing you guys every single step. So shout out to him. First thing first, put a brick under the front of the car and take off the wheel. I'm gonna show you guys where the jacking point is on the Type R as well. Where that red point is the jacking point. So it's right here near the rear diffuser. So it's really easy, which is kind of dope if you're on track. To take off the lug is a 22mm socket. Big old 20-inch tires. So this right here is the stock camber arm right here. There's 2 bolts back there, or 1 bolt back there, and then 1 up here. And then as you guys can see down there, there is a sensor that hooks up to it like that. And it's like a little bracket and everything. So you gotta remove that 1 nut, and then it's just gonna flop. And then you got these 2 bolts right here in the front and in the back, and then you take the camber arm out, and we're gonna show you guys the process. Go up a little bit more. Is 1 bolt?
Yeah, 1 bolt. What the hell you gonna get your thing up there?
So as you guys see the way he's sitting on his back, there's barely any play back there to get the bolt in the rear of the camber arm, and I'm gonna show you guys how it looks. So now I see why there's no good videos for the Type R FK8 on getting the rear camber arms out, because it is a pain. So I'm gonna do my best to give you guys the best experience. The camera can focus. As you guys can see, the bolt has a built-in nut that's built in to the metal sheeting to hold it in place, because as you guys can see, there is no space back here to get your arm back there. So what did you do to get the bolt out?
I just hit it back with a ratchet. I just tap it back, and then once I tap it back, I'll push up on this a little bit and pull it out.
So you hit here and then you pulled up on it?
Yeah, push up on it so it could easily slide out.
So you just slide down and you just pull this whole thing down?
Yes.
Okay. So now the whole thing is moving. So now you're trying to get your hand back there to
try and see if I could get this thing screwed out now.
And this is the gas tank side, guys. So this one is the pinion in the butt.
This is right next.
The gas thing is right there.
The filler neck is right next.
So you really don't have that much space.
Yep. Let's go get my arms all tear up now.
How you doing, Jimmy?
Pretty good. Where you guys are right now? That one you can't torque spec. That's why.
Yeah, you can't.
And that's why when you're gonna really tighten it, it's gonna be tough, because this is the one I use this wrench now.
Shout out to Jimmy. Oh yeah, look at this.
I use this for camber arms now.
Whoa, yeah, that's what we. It don't have a ratchet one in that. It don't.
Ratcheting.
Oh, he does. Yeah, he said, yeah, that's the ratchet in there.
Where you get that from, Jim?
Amazon.
Yeah, I need one of those.
This is nice. It's only like
So he got the camber old out.
They don't have a whole set.
It's like $100.
They don't have a whole set.
They do. Right here, see?
Oh yeah, that's what I need. That's what I need. That whole set.
Can you send me the link?
Yeah, I'll send you the link.
Yeah.
It's super nice.
Yeah. We're gonna put an order in for that tonight. That's what.
So the rear camber arm is out, guys. So as you guys can see, that bracket is a hook, and then the bolt's a 10mm, and that comes off. And then this is the back of it where that bolt slides in.
Yeah, talk to you. Then you think. Hey, what's up?
Go ahead, I got Jimmy on the vlog right now. Go ahead, guys, follow Jimmy.
Oh, snap. Yo.
See, look, Jimmy's hoping with like, it's like just little tips and tricks to make your job a lot easier with the Type R, because it's a bit it's not hard, it's tighter, there's more bolts, there's like easier ways to do things.
Yeah.
It's a lot ways to do
You
things.
just can't, there's not much shortcuts you can do. You kind of just got to do it one way.
Correct, yep, that's what it is, yep. And the camber arm out. And that's the bracket. Comes with instructions and a sticker, as you guys can see.
What's that bracket for?
That's the bracket that goes on here, the new one.
For the
For the sensor. Like this one comes with a bracket. SPC provides you a new bracket as well. The new camber arm, and then we got the OEM one. So the thing is, guys, when you do this, you just got to basically match them up and put the bolt through to line them up evenly.
So this is, yeah. So this is how it goes.
Correct.
Where's the bolts?
The bolt. So you got the front, you stick the bolt through, and then you got to line this one up, which this gives you the negative camber. So you guys can see he's spinning it outward. So
where's the other bolt?
it comes with a washer, so you guys can see in the nut. So which spins the whole thing? Is it this one or the other one? That's what I want to know.
Well, I haven't seen any of these here yet. I haven't. See, one of them one of them is to lock it. After you,
I thought this was to lock it so it doesn't move.
you gotta lock. Yeah.
So this is to lock it so it doesn't
you
move.
Use one of these here,
and this moves the camber arm, right?
Yeah, to adjust.
Because this one is built. Is that one's the one that's built into the whole thing that spins, right? And then
well,
this.
you gotta slacken up this one, and then so you could turn it too.
Okay.
Let me see.
So this one's the one after they slacken this up to release the whole thing, and you could turn negative or positive camber, and then the nut sits against it so it doesn't move as well too, right?
Yeah.
This nut.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Okay, we good right there.
It's even.
Looks like it. Bolts are in.
What you're basically using is the stock camber. So when you put it back on there, the camber doesn't change when you put the car back to the stock height. So when you finally decide to lower the vehicle or anything, it's going to have the same natural camber as stock, and then you can go to adding more depending on how your drop goes. It'll be way more negative camber, and then you could try to get some of that camber out as well with the SPC camber, rear camber arms.
Way to have this thing so tight on here.
Moving up the nut, man. And that was a 12 millimeter in Allen key.
This is a lock it so you don't move out. So two.
So there's two ways to lock it.
Two precaution they give you here. If you need to go back in, you'll be able to. If you need to come out, you'll be able to.
Correct.
So that's how we're gonna do it, like this.
Correct. That's what I was thinking.
Okay.
It looks straight to you, or is it in the bracket on? So the bracket goes like this, because it's gonna be in the car hanging like that. As you guys can see, at this angle. So it like that. It says CRV6.
That's a 6.
Yeah.
And this is what, 12? I think that's a 12.
13.
13. Alright. This here. We're gonna tighten this bad boy, yep. Here we go. Stick this bad boy back up in here. I have to play with it to
make sure it lines
the
up.
bolts in, the bolt back
So
in.
he's trying to make sure it's in the middle.
There we go. And we're gonna put a little Loctite and
He's gonna put blue Loctite on the bolt.
yeah, because it's gonna be hard to torque it while you get back in there. So we put a little blue Loctite so the vibration and stuff don't rack it loose.
Alright, so I got it tightened up. We had to do some. This is the worst. This is no room, nothing, guys. It's tightened up in the middle now. So he just did this, the middle piece.
Okay, that's lock right there. You want to lock this up too?
What are you talking about?
Yeah. You still got to hook
The sensor back, yeah. Right now he's tightening up the bracket. I'm gonna show you guys how it looks. So you use the new bracket and then use the old bracket, and it's like a hook for the new bracket that goes onto the camber arm that we put on, and then it hooks onto the new bracket. And I'm gonna show you guys how it looks at the end. All right, guys. So the new bracket is right there, and then the old bracket attaches to the new bracket. So the bracket should be sitting like this. As you guys can see, the end of it goes there, top of it goes there, connects to there, and then that is the new one. So that's a great example right there, representation. You use two brackets, the old one and the new one, so it can sit like that. Perfect. He's trying to break the nut in the back. As you guys can see, the little bit of room that he has, that's all the room that you have. So you're breaking it?
Yeah.
So we're gonna start with breaking not the front right here, but the back. When it's easier, we can switch. You hear? Is it easy? Why is it the hardest side?
You can't get a ratchet. The ratchet can't go between there.
Oh, so you have to use your finger to press up against it, and then like what I did yesterday.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
It's too small for the ratchet to fit in there.
Oh, it's really tight for the ratchet to fit in there. Yeah, it looks like it ain't barely no room. Because if you guys look on this side, the frame is right there. So what he's doing is using his other hand like this to put leverage on the bolt, and then he's using his other hand to, as you guys can see, move it up and down. So he's using a what is that, a ratchet wrench? Yeah. It's a long bolt too, guys. Getting it back in is gonna be, that's gonna be the pain in the butt part, because you kind of have to like use two hands to guide the bolt back there, and then you gotta have to use like your two fingers like this, put the bolt between it, hold it, and then you kind of have to like guide it toward the hole, like push the bolt up against the hole. After you push the bolt up against the hole, try to direct it, line up the camber arm, and then slide it through, and then see if you could try to twist it to get some threads, and then go back with the ratchet wrench, and you basically have to slow tighten it this whole time.
I mean, coming out is easy to spin it with your hand to come up and not to go in.
Not to go in?
No, because it made it be off, I think.
You sure you don't want to loosen up the rest first?
I have to do that.
And what size is that?
Hmm?
What size is that? That black bracket is a 12. That's the bracket. This is a 17 and 17, right? 17 nut, 17 bolt. So using a ratchet, and then you got a socket. And it also has a washer too. So now he's gonna try to take out that bolt back there. Okay, so you pop it out of the slot. Man, getting that bolt back in now. Oof.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the bolt right there. We got it out. So there's the camber arm. So when you get the bracket, it does come with a new bracket. which is gonna hook onto the old bracket, and you get a new bolt that goes into the new one that you're gonna put on, and it comes with 2 nuts. As you guys can see, there's 2 nuts right there. Also, this one's spinning freely, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I mean the other one was doing the same thing too, but we
messed with it.
Yeah.
And the one that's gonna be out front, and then this is gonna be in the inside. Yep, in the inside all the way in the back that we have to try to get back out. So now you have the adjustability to adjust the camber.
Let me see that bolt over there.
Oops. There we go.
Stick it in.
That's it.
Stick it in, see if it'll go in. There you go. So that's it right there.
Yep, so that's the adjustment that we need right there. So you're gonna line it up basically with OEM, same kind of length and everything. And then when it's time to go in alignment, then you can get positive and negative camber. But as you guys can see, we spin the whole thing out so it's like in the middle and it has more threads to go in and out. You tightening it?
Yeah, so there's no more.
Okay.
Until when I put it in there,
so
then we could adjust
this tightens the whole thing from moving. And then this is just another way to tighten
this.
this.
Yeah, this is to lock it.
To lock it
after you
so
make
it
the
has 2
adjustment.
ways to lock it in place.
Yeah, after you make the adjustment, you use this to lock it, and this also, so this back part no spin.
Don't back out. So which one goes in the back?
This one goes in the
So
back.
the shorter bolt goes in the back.
The longer one up front.
The longer one up front. So
the one with the washer.
Yep, the one with the washer is the longer one. The one that is a pain to get back in all the way in the back there goes in the back. And I'm probably gonna have to get in there and crawl in there and do the same thing.
You want to put this bracket on first? Or?
Yeah, let's put the bracket on. Put the brackets on this side. So as you guys can see, you put the bracket this way. Put that nut. Hooks in there like that. And then he put the new nut that you get on the other side. Make sure you tighten that thing good, guys, because you guys do not want the height sensor to fall off.
Yeah, mostly it's a lock nut.
Oh, it's a lock nut too. Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's a lock nut.
The old bracket hooks onto there, and then you use the original nut, and then use the new nut that they give you, right?
Yep.
All right.
All right.
So now we're gonna do the same steps again. I'm gonna be the person down there trying to get it in.
Yeah, we're gonna have to.
Cause it is really tight.
Yep. And I'm guys gonna be right back.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to be right back. It's that bad, guys. That was a fun little battle. So gonna get it now. So guys, what we did was you guided it before we put the camera on, you put it in the hole first, right? And then I was laying down holding it like this, and I backed it all the way out, and then he guided the camber arm in, and then I tried to like pull the bolt down, push it back, guide it in, slide it all the way through, and then I tried to tighten it. Or he also got some more leverage like this while I was down here and he was behind, and then he started turning it, then he ratcheted all the way on. So might need a 2-team person, might help speed this up a little bit after you get down. So we're helping you guys, give you guys a bit of guidance here to get this thing off and on. Man, this one was easy. This part was easy to line up.
Yeah, well, I mean, we could see now. We couldn't see.
Oh yeah, we couldn't see last night. That is true. To the beginning of when I was recording last night. You want to tighten that one up back there first?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, we have to tighten up the one in the back first. Get this out of the way.
You got it? So as you guys can see, his hand is all the way back there. And you guys can see he's basically putting pressure on it so it can hold. And then he's using these 2 fingers with a ratchet wrench. So you guys already know we're doing camera arms. You guys already know what's about to come next. For sure, you guys already don't know. While he's using the ratchet wrench, he flipped it the other way to get some more room. So you had it like this, right?
Yeah.
And then he was wrenching it, but then I guess you hit something on this side, so you got to flip it like this and then adjust it. That's the right way, right? So now, as it gets tightened, we went to a longer 17, but you got to watch out for the brake line. That's it?
Yeah.
17 on 17. 17 nuts, 17 bolts. And then the high sensor, and then that's it. So that's the high sensor. He's taking out the nut right now. So he's hooking it on. Putting the bolt through, and then give you no damn room. There we go. Yep, so he's got it on there now.
Oh, limit 13.
Spinning it until he can starts ratcheting and catch itself. It's getting tighter. There we go, click.
Alright.
That's it. It's a wrap. Just gotta put the wheels back on and jack her back down.